What's up guys, and welcome back to a new travel vlog here from Tenerife. It's one of the Canarian islands with the most population, I think almost 1 million. And right now here we are at the balcony at our hotel in Puerto de la Cruz, and here behind myself is the big volcano, very famous here from Tenerife, and in the clouds right now, but hopefully we're gonna see it tomorrow without the clouds. And with me is here Emily, my roommate from Kiel, and we've been together here last time in Portugal, and this time we also want to see the most of the island. We got a rental car for 1 week, so let's start the road trip.
So I try to understand what I can hold in my hand, and whatever I find, I'll find my way back to you.
Okay, so right now we are at the lookout point. We drove down here the coastline, the special point here, with a very nice view. It's a little bit cloudy, sadly, but the plan is to go along the coastline in this direction because the sun comes out and not that much cloudy, so let's hope for the sun and see you later.
The back of my house is a trail that won't end. We will walk.
So right now we came back here to the northern side here on the coastline, surrounded with beautiful cactus. And the waves are crashing in along the cliffs, the mountains here in the back. Super nice view, and let's see the sunset. See you tomorrow.
But I'm bound to lose, 'cause I'll be damned if time don't win.
What's up guys, so today is day 2 on our vacation here in Tenerife, and right now we are in the capital city here in Santa Cruz, and the sun is shining here, the weather is very nice, it's like 25 degrees with fresh air, and we are on the way to the city center, so let's see you there. So right now we came here to the beach next to Santa Cruz. It's a black sand beach on the west side here along the coastline. Very nice beach, very empty, best time, so sun is shining. Let's go in the water. So right now we came back here to the west side to see the sunset. The sun is setting here behind myself, and the beach is down there, all the way down. So see you later. Right now we are here at the stairs all the way up to see the sunset, the ocean here, the waves are coming in. It's a very nice view. We're gonna enjoy it, so see you tomorrow. And good morning guys. So today the mission is to go up here, the volcano, the mountain. Here is right now hidden in the clouds. It's like 3,700 meters high, so it's a very high position, hopefully over the clouds with a nice view. But we have to go first to the supermarket and then to the mountain, to the volcano. So see you there. So right now we are here at our parking spot. Behind ourselves here is the volcano El Teide. Right now at 2,200 meters high up over the clouds. The sun is shining, blue weather. It's very nice, a little bit of fresh air. I think like 14 degrees right now, so it's quite warm, but with the hoodie it's better. And the best shoes here. Good for hiking and going a track walk here. And yeah, so we go up further here to the viewpoint. So maybe we can see a little bit of the Mars landscape here. No forest, no trees around here, only stones. Very dry, not that many plants, only small bushes, but I think because of the nature and the weather around here it's very dusty and very dry. So let's check out the view. See you later. Now we stopped here at the parking spot, and again with a nice view here to the volcano El Teide. I think we are like 2,500 meters right now high at this point, and the view is amazing. The roads are very nice. Look, yeah, it's incredible. Straight through the volcano area here. Crazy. Okay guys, so today is the day. The fingers are crossed because hopefully with the best luck we're gonna see some dolphins and whales. We are here in front of the gate to enter the ship. So let's hope to see some dolphins. See you later. What's up guys, so today is the next day and we drove up here along the coastline to the west coast, up to Baja Mar is the city here called, and right now we are here next to the ocean. There's a big pool here around me with ocean water and the waves are crashing in here on the edge, and yeah, it's very nice, sun is shining, so let's jump in the water. So right now we went here up on the west side, up north here to the point Punta del Hidalgo I think it's called. And here is the last city before the cliffs are coming and some lonely beaches I think. And here the sun is setting, Emily is fading here. And yeah, let's call it a day. I'm gonna change to a telephoto lens. See you tomorrow. Okay guys, so today is our last day and we are right now here at the airport, brought our rental car back, and yeah, that's the end of the vacation. It was an amazing time here with beautiful beaches, the dolphin tour and also the volcano, big volcano up on the mountains, and yeah, sometimes it was very cloudy but we searched for the sun and I think we got the sun. So yeah, that's the end of the vacation. What do you think about Tenerife, Emily?
It's very beautiful.
Very beautiful, I would say that too. So I'm gonna say thanks for watching and see you on the next trip. Bye. So we had to make a stop here because the road and the view is very crazy and very deep and also very tight and narrow, but looks amazing with the mountain here in the back. Here's our car. Let's go down the road. Yeah, he's taking photos. It's getting a little bit fresh here. Here up north to Punta del Hidalgo. Scheiße, wie heißt der Ort?